Greetings, Florida high school football fans, and welcome to the inaugural edition of the FHSFootball.com daily update for Monday, July 30th, 2018. I'm Josh Wilson, owner and publisher of FHSFootball.com. The FHSFootball.com daily update is designed to bring you up to date on the latest high school football and girls flag football news across the Sunshine State every weekday during the week. We start things off with some very sad news out of the Columbus Explorers program in Miami. It was reported Sunday morning that Explorers junior safety Ari Arteaga was killed in a single automobile accident on Saturday night near the intersection of Southwest 87th Avenue and Southwest 64th Street in southwestern Miami-Dade County near the Don Shula Expressway, according to the Miami Herald. Arteaga, the son of former University of Miami star pitcher, current pitching coach, and Hall of Famer J.D. Arteaga, was driving in his Jeep Wrangler with his girlfriend Andrea Rambaran, a volleyball standout at Our Lady of Lourdes Academy, when the vehicle hit the median, causing the Jeep to swerve across the avenue, over the curb and sidewalk, into a concrete utility pole, which knocked out power to nearby neighborhoods, according to the Florida Highway Patrol report provided to the Herald. Both Ari and Andrea were both wearing seatbelts at the time of the accident. With the Columbus football program in mourning, head coach Chris Merritt canceled the annual Midnight Madness practice, the celebratory start to kickoff of the opening of fall practices. And speaking of fall practices, today is the first official day of fall sports season for the FHSAA member schools. Sports including football, girls volleyball, cross country, golf, swimming, and diving, and bowling can all start official practices today. However, for football, the first 5 days of practice is non-contact, while the first permittable day of contact practices can begin this Saturday. The first 2 days of practice allow only shorts and helmets, while days 3, 4, and 5 of practice allow shells and uppers, which include helmet, shoulder pads, and shorts, with the first full day of contact practice allowing full gear. The FHSAA has been doing a road tour visiting with member schools all summer, discussing a variety of topics, including the association's new classification proposal for all other major team sports outside of football, but also focusing on a more important topic with heat illness prevention and the mandatory education courses required before coaches and student athletes can hit the field this fall. Also, as part of the education with heat illness prevention, the FHSAA is providing more information on best practices, appropriate resources for schools, and frequently asked questions, among other things, for the 2018-2019 school year. For more information about the FHSAA's heat illness prevention education and related policies, visit the FHSAA website at www.fhsaa.org. That is www.fhsaa.org. In recruiting news, Gainesville Eastside 2020 quarterback Anthony Richardson pledged his commitment over the weekend to Dan Mullen's University of Florida Gators, making him one of just a handful of Gainesville area prospects in either the 2019 or 2020 classes to keep his talents close to home. Richardson had a very strong performance at the annual Friday Night Lights camp at the Swamp this past Friday night that led him to finally making the verbal pledge to the Gators. Over in Navarre, 2019 all-around playmaker Dante Wright announced his verbal commitment to the Tulane Green Wave, as for first reported by Brian Lester of the Navarre Press. Wright, who earned first-team honors on the FHSFootball.com Class 6A All-State team for the 2017 season as a utility player, told the Northwest Florida Daily News that it feels great in getting the commitment done, and said that academics were a fit for him while the coaches liked him and his playing ability. High school football media days are underway across the state, as 2 of the 5 media days open to all media outlets across the state were held last week in Tallahassee by online publication 4 Quarters Online, and in Ocala, covering the North Central Florida region, hosted by Legacy Team Sales. As part of our mission and goal, we are traveling to all the media days this year for the first time to talk to the coaches and players about the 2018 season. We head to Jacksonville this morning for the Northeast Florida Media Day, hosted by Baker Sporting Goods at TIAA Bank Field, formerly known as Everbank Field. On Friday, we will make a stop in Lakeland for Polk County Media Day, hosted by Kathleen High School, that has been hosted and organized by the fabulous Hassani Harper of H2 Athletes, before we complete the trek down to South Florida for Saturday's gigantic Gigantic Dolphins High School Football Media Day at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, which will include 100 plus teams from the South Florida Tri-County area. We have been collecting a variety of interviews from our Media Day stops, and we will soon be posting them on your favorite podcast channels for you to listen to anytime, day or night, 24/7, directly from any device you want to listen from. And fans, if you appreciate the new podcast we're producing, we would love to hear from you. Drop us an email at football@FloridaHSFootball.com, or soon you will be able to give us a review on many different platforms, including Spreaker, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, TuneIn, and more. You can also monetarily support us as well by visiting FloridaHSFootball.com/friends to contribute to what we do. That is FloridaHSFootball.com/friends. If you have a business and want to be a sponsor of our podcast, feel free to drop me an email directly at joshua.wilson@FloridaHSFootball.com for more information, including information on very affordable rate packages. We got a lot more podcast and live shows in the works for the 2018 season, which we will reveal more news on here in the coming days here at FloridaHSFootball.com. That's all today for the FloridaHSFootball.com daily update. Until next time, remember to keep your head up high and know that anything you want to do is possible each and every day. Have a great Monday, and we'll be back with you bright and early tomorrow on FloridaHSFootball.com.